Yeah, I really love me some pizza, and I'm gonna eat that shit every day. Yeah, I really love me some pizza, and I'm gonna eat that shit every day. It's no surprise that I freaking love pizza. I mean, how can you not like pizza? I live in New York City. There's pizza everywhere. It's so tempting every time I walk by it. It's simple, it's bread, it's cheese, it's sauce, maybe it's a little bit of a topping. So today I wanted to explore something a little bit different. There's so many ways to make pizza, and of course you can make the homemade version with the dough and it's awesome, delicious, but there's so many quick, simple ways to make pizza. Pizza bagels, pizza tacos, pizza dogs, all kinds of stuff. And I wanted to show you guys 10 of my favorite quick pizzas that help you like satisfy that pizza craving that you can make in minutes. Some are gonna get pretty weird. Here we go, pizza lovers. Hooray for pizza! The pizza bagel, probably the first like faux pizza I ever made. All you're doing is you're taking a bagel, little sauce, and you know, you just rub that sauce all in nice into the bread, and you sprinkle cheese, shredded mozzarella, whatever you got that you like. A little Parmesan on top for me because it just adds that bazing. Little oregano. You can't go wrong with the oregano on the pizza, and you bake it at 450 for a few minutes, and look, instantly you have pizza bagels. You hear that crunch? The pizza hot dog. Now, hot dogs can kind of be the most boring thing in the world, but if you do stuff good to them, you can make them one of the most exciting things in the world. A little bit more of that sauce goes down, sprinkle some cheese on top, and I'm using pepperoni this time because you gotta go with that double meat if you're feeling like sexified. You bake it, and look, you got this delicious, not just normal hot dog, but it's pizza hot dog. Now, pizza nachos, I had not tried this one before, and I was like, it seems pretty simple, but it actually blew me away in the flavor. I like to layer my nachos, because if you don't, then you get stuck with all the shitty, boring ones on the bottom. So just a little cheese, a little sauce, and then you add some more of those corn tortilla chips, a little more sauce, more cheese. I'm going with the mozzarella, and doing some oregano, and then you cannot forget a little bit of those crushed red peppers, buzzing, some pepperoni, and you chuck that son of a bizzle into the oven, and you have some pizza dizzle that is gonna be heaven forever. Look at that nacho. It honestly, it tasted like I was eating this pizza crispy, like ultimate bar food experience. You can pizza anything, folks, I'm telling ya. Wait till you see the next one. La 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 la. Pizza grilled cheese. This was inspired. Healthy Junk Food did a pizza grilled cheese. Theirs is probably a lot better than mine, but I'm doing a simple version. Took some toasted bread, a little sauce. Now I used the fresh mozzarella cheese rounds for this one because it was like a sexy grilled cheese. And I I spread a little bit of mayo on both sides because that actually helps. Instead of using oil, it helps keep it really get extra crispy without burning. Fry that on both sides, and then you didn't think I was done. You can't think I was done. A little more sauce has to go down, and some cheese on top. And then a little oregano, because I just love that oregano, and I covered it, and I let it chill. And then I was like, you know what, it looks good, but I need to flame torch it. You could broil it, but I just love my flame torch. It's my favorite thing, and it just gets stuff extra delicious. And this grilled cheese was insane, because it was like this gooey bread and cheese, and there's some crispiness and the toasted cheese on top. I just couldn't get over myself. Look at that. You're gonna see a lot of pulling in this episode. Just like people love that sexy porn, like cheese melty pulled shot, so I just had to feed you with that pornography. And if you like this shirt, why not head over to our store and buy one? They're freaking awesome, and they are food. Great idea, Josh. Now time for a pizza omelet. Omelets was the first thing I really learned how to cook. Cooking eggs, they're so simple. You beat up, I did 3-egg omelet. Just kind of let that sit in a non-stick pan with some oil for a little while. Then I add some tomato sauce. I think you're starting to get the hints at this point. Sprinkle a little bit of that mozzarella cheese. This is actually like an Italian cheese blend. You know, whatever cheese works. It's mozzarella is the normal cheese, but it all is delicious. Little oregano. And then I just fold that over, and I didn't expect this one to be much, but it was actually one of my favorites out of all these because it was so simple and unexpected. Hit it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top, let that melt with the oregano, and then I take it off, and honestly, the gooiness, but there's some crispiness from the egg. This is probably the best way to eat pizza for breakfast. Pizza bagels, I love you, but like true breakfast, pizza explosion, masterful metabolistic experience is just all about that. And look at that gooey cheese. You know you love that gooey cheese. Okay, these pizza vegan tacos, this is a tasty freedom creation. She's crushing it. You're basically taking corn tortillas with some vegan cheese on top, and you're not putting anything in that pan, you're just letting it get hot on the bottom. And then I added, tomato sauce, and of course I had to flame it. You can also broil it, but if you flame these things, they almost taste like a wood-fired pizza, a little oregano on top. And look at the bottom, it just gets super crispy from that dry toasting in the pan. And either way, at this point, you can eat it straight up like that, which is amazing because it's like crispy and also gooey. Or she topped it with a little bit of that like cabbage mixture, some mustard, barbecue sauce, getting real weird with it. Show me the bottom, baby. Okay. Tell me that is not a pizza. Doesn't look like a pizza.
Can you hear that?
It's a corn tortilla.
Oh shit!
Oh, oh shit! Careful! No, man! Woman down! The shakshuka. So I saw in Nico's kitchen, he did this pizza dip, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I think it's like a trending thing right now, but it just seemed kind of like it needed something else. So I'm going with the shakshuka, which is basically tomato sauce with some cracked eggs, and I'm pizzafying it. It's like this dip with blah, 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 blah. You have a little cheese, Parmesan, mozzarella, little cracked pepper on top. You can add some oregano, and then I just toss that in the oven, and then I have this dip, and at first I'm eating it, and I'm like, this is great, but it's missing something, and then it hit me, like, of course I need pita chips. So I happen to have pita chips, and I went and got those pita chips and dipped them in. This honestly became one of my favorite things of the day because it was just addicting, really simple, and it just took the dip experience to a whole nother world, but it was so quick to make. Loving it. Now things are getting trippy. Avocado pizza. I had never seen this one before, but it basically we all know how to open an avocado by now, for Christ's sakes. Took that, cut it in half, added a little bit of sauce on the inside, and then I sprinkled that with some glorious cheese, because you need the sauce and the cheese, as we've seen in every single recipe so far. Come on, people. And then I was like, how do I get, well, I got some cracked pepper, a little oregano, but I wanted to get pepperoni, so I sliced them up, tossed them in, then put them in the oven. Everything in this video, in the oven at 450. It takes like 5 minutes. It's so fast, it blasts it. I was using convection heat, and I didn't expect this to be that good, but it was really delicious. The creaminess of the avocado and all the pizza flavors on top, with my brain is gone. Pizza burger. Hard to beat a goddamn pizza burger. You got your burger and you got your pizza burger. So I took a nice roll and I made a burger that there's the tomato sauce, the cheese, the burger goes down, more tomato sauce. My burger was a little small for the bun, but no big deal. Now I used the fresh mozzarella because the world was just calling to me and said, hey, listen, fresh mozzarella all the way for this one. So I said, all right, world, let's do it. Little oregano, cheese, and then I had this pesto spread, and I just wanted to get funky with it. So on the other side, spread the pesto, so when that bakes, you get like this crispy pesto. And look at that love bomb of glorious, delicious, juicy, melty, cheesy heaven. Cut that in half. You see like the juices just flow. It's like a waterfall of love in my mouth. And look at that burger, perfect, medium rare. I don't care what you say about the colors. It's delicious to me. That's exactly how I like my burger. Oh, baby, baby. Now this one was the weirdest for a couple reasons. For one, those wings were marinated in fish sauce and brown sugar, which I'm not saying you should do because I didn't mean to do it for this recipe. But I just did. So what I did was I took the wings, marinated them for a day, and tossed them in some cornstarch, and then just fried them, just cornstarch, and they get so golden. The caramel from like the brown sugar and the fish sauce. And then I was like, I gotta pizza these things. And so here we go. So I added a little bit of the tomato sauce, a whole bunch of cheese, a bunch of Parmesan after that mozzarella, a little bit more oregano, and then those pepperonis. And I didn't know what to expect. I've never seen pizza wings before, but I baked them. They looked freaking like heaven decided to come down to earth and bless me with its taste of love. And when I took a bite, I was actually blown away. It was so trippy and delicious.